Just Brian Schrader in the Weather Center.
And I'm Lou Gillum in the Blue Room. That rain stays with us from Sunday night into Monday. Highs Monday around 55 degrees. Has a 60% chance of rain for Monday. Clear overnight. Lows around 30. Sunshine for Tuesday. Highs around 50. Partly cloudy overnight. Lows around the freezing mark. And then Wednesday, showers moving in. Could be a chance of maybe some rain mixed with snow, but eventually temperatures are going to be warming up to 50 degrees. Right now under mostly cloudy skies, we're at 42 degrees at 7 minutes past 7 o'clock. It's time now for our morning obituaries. Steve P.D. Robertson, 63 of Forest City, died Thursday. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced later by Washburn and Dorsey Funeral and Cremation Service. Washburn and Dorsey Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements for Steve P.D. Robertson. Martha Stacy Blanton, age 80, of Bostic, died Friday. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced later by Washburn and Dorsey. An online guest registry is available at www.washburndorsey.com. Washburn and Dorsey Funeral and Cremation Service is in charge of the arrangements for Martha Stacy Blanton. Violet Reynolds, 76 of Forest City, passed away on Tuesday, December 8th at Wendover Hospice in Shelby. Born in Rutherford County, a homemaker, member of the Sisk Memorial Missionary Methodist Church, survived by her daughter, Lisa Reynolds, and husband, Dr. Michael Reynolds of Mars, Pennsylvania, sons, Jimmy Hacksaw Reynolds and wife Teresa of Forest City, Robert R.J. Reynolds and wife Patty of Ellenboro, brothers Flay Geddes and wife Joan of Mount Holly, Billy Lovelace and wife Phyllis of Shelby, Homer Lovelace and wife Judy, also of Shelby, her grandchildren. Funeral services are this morning at 11 o'clock at the Harrelson Funeral Chapel. Burial will follow at the Rutherford County Memorial Cemetery. Memorial donations are requested to be made to the Sisk Memorial Missionary Methodist Church at 636 Pilgrim Road, Ellenboro, North Carolina, 28040. An online guest registry is available at www.harrelsonfuneralhome.com. Harrelson Funeral and Cremation Services is in charge of the arrangements for Violet Reynolds.
286-2304.
Neil Wesley Hunt Sr., 92, passed away at his home on December the 7th. He was a veteran of the U.S. Air Force, serving during World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. He retired after 20 years of service with the rank of Master Sergeant. He attended the Green Hill Baptist Church, was a volunteer at Rutherford Hospital Intensive Care, also a longtime member of the Rutherfordton Lions Club. He's survived by his son and daughter-in-law, Neil W. Hunt Jr., and wife Gwendolyn. Also surviving is his granddaughter and other family members. A celebration of life is being held today at 2 o'clock at the Green Hill Baptist Church at 1941 U.S. Highway 6474 in Rutherfordton. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Green Hill Fire Department at 2711 U.S. Highway 6474 in Rutherfordton, or to your local American Cancer Society. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory Services is in charge of the arrangements for Neil Wesley Hunt Sr. Alice Herring, age 72 of Forest City, passed away on Tuesday at Henderson Care. Alice was born in Rutherford County, a graduate of East Rutherford High School, class of 1967, attended the Church of the Exceptional, survived by her sons Anthony Herring and Robert Carson and wife Amy, all of Forest City, her lifetime partner of 34 years, John Carson, sisters Pauline Givens and Lillian Holt, both of Forest City. Also surviving are her grandchildren. Funeral services are today at 3 o'clock, with burial to follow at the Cool Spring Cemetery. The family is receiving friends 1 hour prior to the service at Harrelson Funeral Home. In lieu of flowers, memorial donations are requested to be made to Harrelson Funeral Home at 1251 U.S. Highway 221 AM Forest City, and this is to help defray the funeral cost. Harrelson Funeral and Cremation Services is in charge of the arrangements for Alice Herring. David Kraft, 74 of Ellenboro, passed away on Wednesday at his home. He was born in Kentucky, served our country in the United States Army during the Vietnam War, worked at AGI for 40 years before his retirement, faithful member of the Epicenter, survived by his wife of 54 years, Linda Kraft, his son, Travis Kraft, and wife Pam of Ellenborough, his daughters, Sandy Kraft Hansen and husband Jason of Cowpens, Devonna Kraft Shade of Ellenborough, sisters Mary Stamper of Forest City, Janice Fleming of Indiana, brother Danny Kraft of Forest City, also his grandchildren and great-grandchildren. A memorial service is being held tomorrow at the Harrelson Funeral Chapel. The family will receive friends 1 hour prior before the service. An online guest registry is available at www.harrelsonfuneralhome.com. Harrelson Funeral and Cremation Services is in charge of the arrangements for David Kraft. Cindy Jolly, 51 of Forest City, passed away on Saturday, December 5th at Spartanburg Regional. She was born in Rutherford County, personnel coordinator for Walmart for many years, member of the Grace Chapel Church in Forest City, survived by her husband, Donald Jolly II, her brother, David Stephen Petit, and wife Angela of Mooresboro, also survived by her aunt, uncle, nieces, great-nieces, also a nephew. A celebration of Cindy's life is being held tomorrow at 3 o'clock at the Grace Chapel. Memorial donations are requested to be made to the Grace Chapel at 178 Cornwell Street, Forest City, North Carolina, 28043. Harrelson Funeral and Cremation Services is in charge of the arrangements for Cindy Petit Jolly. Juan Juarez, age 69 of Forest City, passed away on Wednesday, December 9th at Rutherford Regional. Juan was born in Mexico, worked in construction as a concrete mason for most of his life, most recently working for BWC Construction, member of the Immaculate Conception Roman Catholic Church in Forest City, survived by his wife, Margarita Garcia, his daughter, Alma Juarez, his sons, Melchor Juarez, Julio Cesar Juarez, Salvador Garcia, his grandchildren, also his brother, Baltazar Juarez. A funeral mass will be conducted at 11 o'clock on Monday at the Immaculate Conception Roman Catholic Church. Harrelson Funeral and Cremation Services is in charge of the arrangements for Juan Juarez. Steve Pete Robertson, 63 of Forest City, died Thursday. He was a member of the Mount Hominy Baptist Church, worked at Stonecutter for 23 years, then at Milliken for 13, survived by his son, Dale Robertson of Rutherford, his daughter, Heather Wright, and her husband, Jody of Forest City, his sister, Lacey Welshel of Bostic, Jesse Pearson of Morganton. Also surviving are his grandchildren. Funeral services will be at noon on Wednesday at the Mount Harmony Baptist Church. Burial will follow in the church cemetery. Visitation will be from 5:30 until 7:30 Tuesday evening at Washburn and Dorsey Funeral Home. Washburn and Dorsey Funeral and Cremation Service is in charge of the arrangements for Steve Pete Robertson. Brenda Ann Murata, 64 of Main Street, Ellenborough, died Friday, December 4th at her home. She was born in Caldwell County, worked 30 years as a nurse, survived by her son, Preston Green of Fayetteville, her daughter, India Green of Ellenborough, sister, Violet Smythe of Lenore. Services will be announced at a later date. An online guest registry is available at www.pagetking.com. Paget and King Mortuary and Crematory is in charge of the arrangements for Brenda Ann Murata. Catherine Gallagher, 72, of Rutherford, passed away on Wednesday, December 9th at a hospice. She was born in Baltimore, Maryland, held different occupations in her life, most recently as a sculptor. She was a police officer in Baltimore, also worked as a hairstylist, survived by her son, Cecil Henson, and fiancée, Christy of Rutherford, brother, Charles Alsler Jr., and wife, Brenda of Chesney, sisters, Barbara Spencer of Harris, Bonnie Litton, and Betty Kramer, both of Baltimore, his grandson, and numerous nieces and nephews. There will be no formal service. An online guest registry is available at www.harrelsonfuneralhome.com. Harrelson Funeral and Cremation Services is in charge of the arrangements for Catherine Gallagher. Leroy Paris, 94 of Cliffside, passed away on December the 8th. He leaves behind his daughters, Joanne Foslino and husband Joe, Peggy Hamrick, his granddaughters, great-grandchild, many nieces and nephews. Leroy graduated from Cliffside High School in 1944 during World War II. He joined the Navy after graduation. After returning from the war, he worked at Cliffside Textile Mill, member of the Cliffside Baptist Church. A private graveside service will be held. A memorial service is being planned for a later date. Sympathy cards or letters to the family members can be mailed to Post Office Box 273, Cliffside, North Carolina, 28024. In lieu of flowers, the family has requested that memorial gifts be made to the State Line Baptist Church at 1328 State Line Road, Gaffney, South Carolina, 29341, or to the American Red Cross, or to organizations that benefit the homeless, the hungry, or missions. Harrelson Funeral and Cremation Services is in charge of the arrangements for Mr. Leroy Paris. David Young Banning, 53, of Rutherford, passed away on December the 8th at Rutherford Regional. He was the son of Millie Jane Blake Banning. In addition to his mother, he's survived by his sister, Anita Marlowe. At David's request, all services will be private. Online condolences may be made at www.crowmortuary.com. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory Services is in charge of the arrangements for David Young Banning. Beatrice Good Morrison, 88, of Forest City, passed away December the 11th at hospice. She was born in Rutherford County, worked for over 35 years at Cone Mills, Cliffside, and Avondale plants, faithful member of the Race Path Baptist Church, where she served in the church choir. She's survived by her husband of 67 years, Willie Morrison, her daughter, Deborah Morrison Bergen of Rutherford, hosted nieces and nephews. A private burial will take place at the Race Path Baptist Church Cemetery. An online guest registry is available at www.harrelsonfuneralhome.com. Harrelson Funeral and Cremation Services is in charge of the arrangements for Beatrice Good Morrison. These are the obituaries that we currently have at this time. Others that come in throughout the day and afternoon can be heard tomorrow right after the Spencer Baptist Church service. That'll be at 12:08 tomorrow. And then Monday morning, just after 7 o'clock, as part of the Morning Report with Jim Bishop. Our Saturday morning obituaries have been brought to you by Crow's Mortuary and Crematory Service.
Departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
19 minutes past 7 o'clock. It is time to start the call-around portion of our morning report. And we have Officer King with the Sheriff's Department. Good morning, Officer King.
Good morning. How you doing today?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Doing just fine.
Good. What have you got to report this morning?
In the past 24 hours, the Sheriff's Department responded to 137 calls for service. There were 10 arrests processed in the jail, and the jail currently has 143
a lot of misleading information about
incarcerated.
Medicaid eligibility.
On our incident reports, White Oak Springs Baptist Church on Jackmore Mountain Road in Ellenboro reported breaking and entering into a place of worship, larceny after breaking and entering, and injury to personal property. Anna Velasquez from Elms Drive in Forest City reported assault on a child under 12. And a Georgia Skidmore reported a breaking and entering occurred on J.J. Guffey Road in Rutherford. On our arrest reports, Alberto Velasquez from Elms Drive in Forest City was arrested and charged with assault on a child under 12, assault on a government official, and resisting a public officer. Received a $6,000 secured bond. Douglas Montgomery from Newton Cole Road in Forest City was served with an order for arrest for habitual felon. Received a written promise to appear. Christopher King from Piney Mountain Church Road in Ballstick was served with a failure to appear on misdemeanor. Received a $500 secured bond. Claude Vickers, address listed as the Super 8 Motel in Spindale, was served with a failure to appear on misdemeanor, received a $100 secured bond. And Roy Buff from Jerry Road in Forest City was served with a failure to appear on misdemeanor, received a $2,500 secured bond. That's all we have for today.
Officer King, thank you for that report. Please take care, and we'll be talking to you again soon.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You know, there is a lot of misleading information about Medicaid eligibility. The Arledge Law Firm would like for you to know the truth. For instance, if you need a nursing home, Medicaid will take your home. That's not true. Another one is, if you transfer assets, you have to wait 60 months to qualify. Again, not true. And this big one, if you're already in a nursing home, it's too late to protect your assets. Not true, not true, not true. Call attorneys Gerald N. Willis, Kent Baldwin, or Martin Gerard at the Arledge Law Firm and get free consultation and learn the truth. It's more likely than you think that you may qualify for nursing home care and not lose everything you own. It's worth a call to Arledge Law Firm at 287-3338, located on East Court Street in Rutherfordton.
22 minutes past 7 o'clock, and Corporal Chapman's with us on 911. Good morning, Corporal Chapman.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Doing well.
Good. What have you got to report this morning?
In the past 24 hours, Rutherford County Sheriff's Office 911 communications has processed 471 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 48 EMS, 16 rescue, under law enforcement 137 Sheriff's Office, 58 Forest City, 8 Lake Lure, 34 Rutherfordton, 56 Spindale. Under fire calls, Bills Creek had a chimney fire, assisting departments Green Hill, Fairfield, and Shingle Hollow. Ellenboro had 2 motor vehicle accidents, as well as Forest City and SDO also had motor vehicle accidents, and Forest City had a structure fire, and that is all.
Okay, you have a great day today, and we'll be talking to you again soon.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush. Brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
And we're now in Fairfield, and we've got Gary Wilson. And, you know, Gary, I missed talking to you at Fairfield Mountains, but now we get to talk to you with the fire department.
Yep, it's moved back around about the same thing we're doing before, but glad to be doing it again.
Good, we're glad to have you back. What you got to report this morning?
Well, we're sitting on about 40 degrees this morning, not too bad out there. Good start, clear skies, and it's going to be a pretty nice day today. Maybe some rain moving in the first of the week, but we're going to be in pretty good shape for the weekend. Had one fire call in the last 24 hours. We assisted Bills Creek with a chimney fire last night about 10 o'clock. Only fire calls we've had. Everything else pretty quiet up here. Getting ready for another day. Getting closer to Christmas.
Any good advice on how to prevent a chimney fire?
Make sure you get them inspected every year before you build your first fire. Get a good licensed chimney sweep to come out and go through it and clean it, and they can spot things with their equipment that the eye can't see. So you never know, during the summertime it can be critters build stuff in them or creosote build up in them or whatever. So if you hadn't had that done already, I'd do it. I'd do it anyway and get it done. That way you're going to be safe to burn wood that way for the winter.
Yep. All righty, Gary. Thank you for those words of advice, and everybody take those words of advice to your heart. You have a good day, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, have a good weekend.
You too. Bye-bye. You can bet when Santa is checking his list and checking it twice, he's going to be doing a lot of his shopping for good ladies and gents at the Recliner Center. Sofas, love seats, rocker recliners, lift chairs. If you or someone you love is having trouble standing, try out the lift chairs. And everything in the store is 10% off. The new hours at the Recliner Center are Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 4, Saturdays, 9 to 2, and Angela will see you by appointment by calling her at 395-3562. And the Recliner Center, again, is giving away a new recliner. All you have to do is send us a card at WCAB, Post Office Box 511, Rutherford, North Carolina, 28139, or just bring it to us here at 191 Whiteside Road in Rutherford. And we'll have the drawing again Christmas Eve, and someone will win a recliner from the Recliner Center. The Recliner Center is located on Cooper's Gap Road in Rutherford, and Merry Christmas from the Recliner Center. 26 minutes past 7 o'clock, and we're in Cherry Mountain area checking in with Sue Price this morning. Good morning, Sue.
Good morning, Lou.
How was your day starting off?
Well, it's starting off all right. It's a little dark out there this morning. I guess it's cloudy, and maybe we're going to get some rain.
Yeah,
anyway.
According to what I've got, it's going to be heavy rain, let's see, tomorrow night.
Okay.
About, let's see, amounts from a quarter to a half an inch possible.
Pretty good rain then. Well, let's see, I don't have any calls from the fire department. I don't have any birthdays or anniversaries on my church calendar. On my personal calendar, I got a birthday today for Martha Robinson and an anniversary for David and Libby Green. Nothing for tomorrow. And Fairview on there has today a birthday for Trey Van Dyke and nothing for tomorrow. So not too many celebrating, but we hope anybody that's having a birthday or anniversary will have a real good day on their special day. And in my announcements, the Fairview Baptist Church up in beautiful Golden Valley will be having a drive-through nativity on December the 20th, 6:30 to 8 o'clock, and everyone's invited. This takes the place of their annual Christmas program. A lot of changes made now because of the virus. But we'll go get through it. And I guess that's all I got this morning, Lou. It's just quiet and calm over here looking for a good day and a good weekend, and I hope you'll have one.
You too, Sue, and y'all be careful if you do get out in this heavy rain, whatever, and we'll talk to you again soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply has all of your deal hunting supplies, including Deluxe Mix, $34 for a 50-pound bag, Early Draw, $27 for 25 pounds. They also have Lucky Buck, a supply of deer apples, a new Strike Force automatic deer feeder, deer corn, and so much more. Refill your propane tanks for only $10.99 for the 20-pound tanks. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply is the largest farm and feed store in the area. Come see us at 188 Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale. Well, we're unable to get Tina with the Shingle Hollow Fire Department, so we'll move on and check in with Miss Brenda Kelly. Good morning, Brenda.
Good morning. How are you on this super Saturday morning? Okay.
Yeah.
You took a while to answer.
Yeah.
So, everybody doing all right? Your mama and all of them?
Yeah, everybody good. Everybody
good. That's good.
Yep.
You got your Christmas tree up?
No.
You don't do a tree?
Well, yeah, we do, but to be honest with you, I've been so busy.
Yeah.
my swearing in was Monday night, and I've been trying to get all this stuff done, trying to learn what I can with the Spindale Commission. And
Now, what are you with Spindale or
Spindale Town Commissioner.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big responsibility, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been busy with that. I told Rocky to get the tree out, but he still hasn't done it yet.
You tell him, Brenda said, get that tree up.
Yeah, I will. I'll go home and tell him. Brenda Kelly said for you to get the tree out now.
That's right. That's exactly right. And get that thing decorated so Santa Claus know where you are.
I know.
Yeah. But I don't know of anything going on. I don't have any announcements. I've got 40 degrees on the front porch. That's warm, but we're going to get that rain, and you said it's going to be a lot of it, right?
Yeah, that's what the forecast. The one yesterday didn't say much, and but the one I took down finally got it to come down a few minutes ago. Said it's a 90% chance tomorrow night. It's going to be heavy rain, and then it'll be rain Monday morning. Then getting cold Monday night, dropping around about 25, 30 degrees. So whatever's wet on the road's going to get maybe icy next morning.
Well, I was listening to 13 yesterday, and they said might have a little bit of ice. I can't remember if they said Tuesday or Wednesday or something, but just so it's pretty next Saturday, because I'm going to ring the bell for Salvation Army, me and my daughter, at Ingalls.
Are you?
At 5 o'clock.
Oh.
It's going to be cold, but she couldn't do it no sooner because she don't get off work till, I don't remember if it's 3. Well, it's 3, but they may be going on 9 hours, and we're supposed to ring that bell. A lot of people from our church do that for them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what so I don't want it to be raining or snowing or sleeting or whatever.
Oh, no. So you'll be doing it at Ingalls Grocery Store
in Forest City.
City next Saturday, the 19th.
Yeah, from 5 o'clock to 6.
Okay, I'll try to get down there then.
You come by there and drop something in our bucket.
Yep, I certainly will.
Our church got an award last year. I think we raised the most money in one day. I believe it was. I could be wrong, but anyway, we got an award for. And I didn't do it last year, but me and Dee Dee's going to do it this year. So
that'd be
I think
good.
that'll be fun.
Yeah. Just for an
but
hour.
Anyway, do what?
Just for an hour.
Oh yeah. We got enough in the church. We just take it turns about. There's a man in our church that's been with the Salvation Army for years, and I know when I was at Camp Creek years ago, I used to go get the Christmas stockings, and we'd have a big old party and stuff ourselves, and then we'd stuff the Christmas stockings for the Salvation Army. I always enjoyed that.
I had a thing that I always kept it handy, and it told if you wanted to make donations, who to donate to, and the Salvation Army was one of the top ones because they
Nobody gets a better deal than the
overhead.
customers of Sisk
And
Family
all the
Ford.
money
They have a
basically
proven
goes to
record
the
as the
Salvation
#1
Army.
Ford dealer.
Well, that's good, yeah.
While you're giving your report, I'll look for it. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I don't have nothing. I don't have no announcements, no birthdays today or tomorrow, so I have absolutely nothing. It's just quiet. We ain't had nothing in so long. All we know of is the coronavirus, and I'll be so glad when I can get up and hear the news, and it don't say, well, the coronavirus today is such and such. I've heard that till I could just scream. I know it's important, but still, it makes you, I don't know. Lots of times I just turn the news off when it comes to that.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah, it's just depressing, and I live here by myself most of the time. Little man, he goes out on Sunday morning. Well, he got in Thursday night, so he's here for the weekend. Then I'm by myself, and it's easy to get depressed. You have to really work at it not to.
Yeah, you do. You really do.
Yeah, but I don't know of anything going on, so that's all I know.
No good gossip, no good.
I ain't heard none. I don't go nowhere. Well, I went out and went to done what shopping I had to do yesterday with my groceries, and I went down to the flower shop down at Sandy Mush on Broadway, or 221A, I think it is. They had a pretty little thing that looks like a church and a place where you can sit a flower beside it, and I'm going to use it for memorials. So I went down there to get that, and then got my groceries, and I come back to the house. I don't get out a whole lot, not with all this mess going on. I sure don't want it. That time I had the flu twice in 1 year. I believe that was 2 years ago. I come to higher dying. I know I did. No doctor didn't have to tell me, and I said, I sure don't want that virus if it's going to make me act sick or sicker.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I remember that. I thought I was afraid you was going to wind up in the hospital.
Well, I'm surprised that I went to the emergency room, but they didn't keep me. I was so sick. I had to get my nephew to drive me, and I couldn't hardly tell you what day it was or nothing. Sick. I was a sick motor scooter.
Goodness.
Yeah. But you tell your mama I said hello and Merry Christmas, and y'all have a good one. You better go check on Luther Sweet Thing Gilligan down at Ellenborough.
I certainly will. Will. And if I don't get to talk, I'll talk to you before now and then.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Catch you later.
Information about Medicaid eligibility. The RH Law Firm would like for you to know the truth. For instance, if you need a nursing home, Medicaid will take your home. That's not true. Another one is, if you transfer assets, you have to wait 60 months to qualify. Again, not true. And this big one, if you're already in a nursing home, it's too late to protect your assets. Not true, not true, not true. Call attorneys Gerald N. Willis, Kent Baldwin, or Martin Gerard at the RH Law Firm and get free consultation and learn the truth. It's more likely than you think that you may qualify for nursing home care and not lose everything you own. It's worth a call to RH Law Firm at 287-3338, located on East Court Street in Rutherfordton.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers of Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. They continue to strive hard to keep that honor. Come on in and see for yourself. Take a look at the all-new design 2021 F-150 or reserve an all-new 2021 Bronco coming in the spring. Don't miss out on the automobile you've been wanting at the Sisk Family Ford price. Take your pick while the picking is good on Oak Street in Forest City. When it comes to calling a pest control company, people in the know call Hutchins Pest Control. With over 40 years experience behind them, it's a known fact that Tim Hutchins and his team come ready to do a professional job for you. Licensed in both North and South Carolina and voted the best for 10 years. Hutchins Pest Control comes fully insured, honest, dependable, and on-time service. Call Hutchins Pest Control today at 287-5171 to get rid of your pest and rodent problems.
Henson Building Materials is returning to our regular days and hours to better serve the fast-growing building needs of the Forest City area. Our hours will be 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. We'll still be taking safety measures, cleaning, wearing masks, and social distancing, all while our friendly and knowledgeable staff will be taking your orders on a variety of building, remodeling, and DIY projects. With the combined experience of over 50 years, Jamie Earls, Terry Dunaway, and Randy Harrell in our 10,000 square foot showroom will get you in and out, loaded and back to your project, all with the flexibility in ordering. And while you're at it, visit our Homeworks by Henson showroom with our 2 designers for all of your kitchen and bath cabinet and countertop design needs. Time to get out, get busy, and visit Henson Building Materials. Building starts here.
20 minutes before 8 o'clock, and we're in Ellenborough and checking in with Luther Gilligan this morning. Good morning, Luther.
Good morning. I hope you're having a good morning.
I am. You?
Yeah, I'm having a great time there. Drinking coffee, waiting on the sun to come up.
You had your biscuit yet?
Yeah. Had my coffee, my sausage, biscuit, and we're raring to go. Going to hit the ground running here in about another 20 minutes. Yeah, but it's a good morning, Darren. It's quiet this morning. Let's see, fire department quiet this morning. They had 2 calls yesterday. Other than that, they're quiet this morning. Everything's just quiet. Everybody sitting back having an extra cup of coffee. Just nothing going on around. Traffic is light. People just staying in or going somewhere else. So, Lou, you have a great day up there. We'll talk to you next time.
All righty, Luther. Take care, and we'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye-bye. Well, that's it for the morning report, and I'm going to open the phone lines. 287-3356, going to give you a chance to get your birthdays and anniversaries in. 287-3356, that's the number to call, and we'll announce your birthday and or anniversary. Preparing tomorrow's leaders for life academically, spiritually, socially is the promise from Trinity Christian School. Trinity Christian School is a preschool through 10th grade Christian school with the faith and experience to help prepare your child to be a leader of tomorrow. If you would like an opportunity to join their journey, please contact Trinity Christian School at 828-286-3900 or visit them at www.trinityschoolnc.com or feel free to email Cindy Wilkerson at cwilkerson@trinityschoolnc.com. Learning should be fun. Learning should be safe, as well as learning the golden rules that we all grew up with. Learn more about Trinity Christian School today. Trinity Christian School is located at 299 Dieter Street in Rutherfordton.
Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply has all of your deal hunting supplies, including Deluxe Mix, $34 for a 50-pound bag, Early Draw, $27 for 25 pounds. They also have Lucky Bug, a supply of deer apples, a new Strike Force automatic deer feeder, deer corn, and so much more. Refill your propane tanks for only $10.99 for the 20-pound tanks. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply is the largest farm and feed store in the area. Come see us at 188 Whitesides Road in Rutherfordton.
Well, I had trouble getting in touch with her first time around, so I backed up, and I've got Tina now with Shingle Hollow. Good morning, Tina.
Good morning, Lou. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I am doing great. It's going to be a beautiful day, I think.
You must have been busy or missed the phone when I called earlier.
I never even heard it ring. Sometimes on one side of my house, the phone does not ring. It'll just, I don't know what it does. Anyway, I got you now.
Good. That's the best. That's the main thing. I got you now.
I am watching the sun rise over my neighbor's house, and it's just beautiful. God's handiwork, artwork. Nobody else can compare it. I don't think it's as cold out there this morning. It's around 40, I think.
Yeah.
And then I have one birthday on my personal calendar, Miss Martha Harold Robertson, Dr. Martha Harold Robertson, excuse me. And she is my aunt. And I just want to wish her a happy birthday. Have a great day. If anybody knows her, tell her happy birthday. And there's nothing on Piney Knob's calendar or Pleasant Grove. And no fire calls. So we are doing great.
Good. What kind of doctor is she?
Oh, she in education. She's not a medical doctor, but you know,
her doctor.
My grandmother. Yeah, my grandmother when she got her doctorate, my grandma said now we can just call her doctor. I love it.
Yeah, mamas and grandmas and aunts and whatever. When that doctorate, they'd still like to say doctor anyway. We got a doctor in the family.
Yeah, I love it. I wish I was as smart as she is, but no way. There's no way.
Well, that's the way it is. All right, Tina.
Well, Lou, are you ready for Christmas?
No, I hadn't even started. I'm one of those late people. I'm one of those that gets into the panic and does it right at the last minute.
Procrastinator.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I am. I'm bad.
Well, I was that way before I had children. I can remember rushing around like 2 days before Christmas. I think even shopping on Christmas Eve a couple of times. But when I had 21 years ago, I was blessed to become a mother, and that changed my world. I have to do it ahead of time now.
Now, when my nephews got older, that's when I got to where it can wait. But when they were little, when I'd see something, I'm going to go ahead and grab that now just in case I can't get it later.
Yeah. That's what I did. Okay. Well, you have a very blessed Saturday, and I'll talk to someone Monday.
All righty, Tina. Be careful. Have a good weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Right, bye-bye.
The Grace of God Rescue Mission in Forest City is inviting all who need a hot meal to stop by Christmas Eve at 11 o'clock. This free meal is a ministry outreach from Terry Hageman and his team at Grace of God Rescue Mission. If you know someone who is down on their luck this year and otherwise will not have a hot meal for Christmas, invite them to the mission on West Main Street, Forest City at 11 o'clock Christmas Eve. Also, the team will be giving out Christmas gifts, hats, scarves, toboggans, gloves, and fruit baskets. For just $5, you can help provide one of these dinners or one of the thousands that will be provided next year. Your gifts can be a real blessing to someone who needs a hot meal. Please mail your gift to Grace of God Rescue Mission, P.O. Box 212, Forest City 28043. Please mail the most generous gift you can today. You can be a bright spot for those who may have stumbled in the darkness. And from the volunteers at Grace of God Rescue Mission, thank you and Merry Christmas.
Well, you still got time. Still got a couple, 3 minutes or so to get your birthdays and anniversaries called in. 287-3356, that's the number to call.
At McCurry Deck Motors, you can browse a selection of vehicles that includes all of the top models in Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC lineups. The McCurry Deck Motors lineup of vehicles checks all the boxes, ensuring that they will have the perfect vehicle for any car shopper that visits their lot. Come visit and see what's in store for you and your family with the McCurry Deck quality reputation of fair deals and customer service. Try the Chevy. Find new roads with Chevy. At McCurry Deck Motors, we're the home of Chevy, Buick, and GMC. 1740 U.S. Highway 74A, Forest City.
Do you need some extra money in your pocket? Try Insurance Service Associates, your local independent agent. We can shop your auto and home insurance with several companies to get you better coverage and the best rate. Insurance Service Associates at 127 East Trade Street in Forest City for auto, home, or commercial insurance. More choices, better coverage, best rate. That's Insurance Service Associates, 245-5301.
Want to wish a very happy birthday to Jonathan Mills. John is 20 today, lives in the Chase community. Doug McGinnis celebrated a birthday yesterday, and Barbara McGinnis, her birthday is today. Let's see, on this 12th of December, celebrating a wedding anniversary, Brian and Tracy Fleming. And then for tomorrow, birthdays, Patsy Painter, Mary Ellen Custon, Ashley Davis, and Nick Clenard celebrating birthdays, and that will be tomorrow. So happy birthday, happy anniversary, and if you didn't get your birthday or anniversary called in this morning, hope you have a wonderful birthday or anniversary. Coming up at 8:05, music all the way up until Tar Heels at 1:30 this afternoon, right here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton.
Henson Building Materials is returning to our regular days and hours to better serve the fast-growing building needs of the Forest City area. Our hours will be 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. We'll still be taking safety measures, cleaning, wearing masks, and social distancing, all while our friendly and knowledgeable staff will be taking your orders on a variety of building, remodeling, and DIY projects. With the combined experience of over 50 years, Jamie Earls, Terry Dunaway, and Randy Harrell in our 10,000 square foot showroom will get you in and out, loaded and back to your project, all with the flexibility in ordering. And while you're at it, visit our Homeworks by Henson showroom with our 2 designers for all of your kitchen and bath cabinet and countertop design needs. Time to get out, get busy, and visit Henson Building Materials. Building starts here.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers of Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. They continue to strive hard to keep that honor. Come on in and see for yourself. Take a look at the all-new design 2021 F-150 or reserve an all-new 2021 Bronco coming in the spring. Don't miss out on the automobile you've been wanting at the Sisk Family Ford price. Take your pick while the picking is good on Oak Street in Forest City.
This is Jim Bishop, and I hope you're enjoying our Christmas programming this year. And we at WCAB wish a very Merry Christmas to you and your family.